I've started recording,
Ah, sweet.
so I can throw it up on my YouTube, and you guys can watch it back if you ever feel like it.
I am so excited to hear all the dumb jokes that I'm gonna make. Get excited,
Yeah.
YouTube.
All right. So last time, the group took the prisoner back from the bandit camp, fought a couple cyclopses on the way back to Maratus, ended up getting a bounty for both the cyclopses as well as turning in the guy, and then Captain Salvo went out to drink. Zevis had a training montage with the human druid Bartholomew.
See,
Bartholomew
I
Mule?
know the
Bartholomew?
tiger, it's
Whatever.
the cream of
Who
the
lives in a
fight.
tree. Uh, and. Oh, no, that's not the button. Different button. Different button. I'll get there eventually. And
As in up
Ilric and Warwick
in
went
the
back to the
street.
Brown. Or went shopping. And then went back to the Brown Boar. And eventually Ilric got Salvo from the seedy bar that he went to and brought him back. And everyone went to sleep. Now, Zevis,
Yo.
in your training, because you've all leveled up since last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so Zevis, in your training, you trained with a circle of spores druid, and as such can choose a, I believe it is a second level spell that clerics normally don't get to learn, but druids don't get to learn, but circle of spores druids do get to learn.
Alright.
And you get to choose one to take with you with your leveling up.
One of my options.
Your options are blindness, deafness, and gentle repose.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly Google each and every single one of those so you can talk about something else in the meantime.
All right. Salvo, you took your extra level in Warlock. Salvo.
Cabbage. God, he's such a cabbage. Swear to God.
Whatever. Peppermint root. Warwick, you took your. He doesn't want to be called cabbage, so maybe peppermint root is better.
Hello?
So Warwick, you took your extra level in Rogue, I assume,
Yes.
getting to level 7. What did? Is that just evasion?
I
Or what's level 7?
Let me double check.
It's been a while
Oh
since
god.
I've been a rogue. I want to say level 7 is evasion.
I'm checking right now. Yes. Nothing special. I don't get any. I don't think I get anything subclass related to level 9.
Yeah, so it's level. So it's evasion plus
I'm
you
just
get an
getting ASI next level.
extra die for sneak attack. So you basically do a workout routine in your room before heading to bed until you feel tired, and overnight you feel more powerful in the morning. And Ilric, I assume you have an extra level in cleric now.
Yes, indeed, I do.
So you, you spend your night and you dream of your ambiguous child librarian god, and wake up feeling like you've learned new things
Nice.
as your knowledge increases.
I'll take the blindness, deafness one after looking at it.
All right. I will.
Unless there's any objections.
I will figure a way to just give it to you somehow. I'll do that in
Yeah.
a minute. Salvo, are you here yet, or are you still gonna stay muted? All right. Well, I'll get to
I'm
him.
gonna ping him with a picture of a cabbage, and we'll see if he appears.
All right. Well, while you do that.
Okay. Maybe. There's not many good pictures of cabbages, to be honest. I found one. There we go. We're done. It is done.
It is done.
It is done.
All right. Well, so Zevis, I mean, you wake up. Did you want to have your training montage and then head back to the Brown Boar, or did you want to stay with Bartholomew for the night to train?
Yeah. I mean, I can stay with him over the night, and then I guess just whenever I wake up. Yeah, because I thought that was originally the plan, so might as well.
All right.
So. Alright, so yeah, I guess from there I'll just kind of like go home or to the Brown Boar after we do the, Eye of the Tiger training montage.
Yeah. So you will end up coming back to, or going back to the what you call it?
The Brown Boar.
The Brown Boar. There we go.
Yes.
I have it in front of me, but I can't say words. And it might take a second, but you should have a new spell called Copy of Blindness Deafness available.
Copy of
That's
Blindness
the
Deafness.
easiest
I'm
way
gonna
to give it
refresh.
to you without doing something weird. Salvo, you here yet? So, you all wake up, head downstairs, start having your complimentary breakfast, except for Zevis, who didn't stay there the night, so doesn't get a complimentary breakfast at the Brown
Yeah.
Boar.
We can't have omelets.
Yeah.
I mean, he
I'll
can
go
still
find-
he can still purchase a breakfast for a couple of copper, but if he wants to eat, but you
I
can
can
all
just like
meet up and
jump into some.
Yeah. You all have the opportunity to meet up in the dining area of the Brown Boar. What you want to do?
All right. Well. So we're all just sitting around a table or something.
Yeah, you guys can be sitting at a booth over to the side of the room.
Yeah.
Salvo looks empty inside.
Comatose. I guess just out of character, do you guys? We don't even really have like a quest right now, so we will just have to. I mean, Or we can always like look at some random board that has a bunch of quests on it. I mean, I imagine.
Sorry, I
Yes.
kind of lost track. What?
We're in the Brown Boar trying to figure out what the heck we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shouldn't we head back to Cielta to, let her know that we did thing?
Oh yeah, we did do thing, didn't we? Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I should probably head back there.
Yeah, let's travel. Let's go.
Sweet.
Should we discuss this in character?
No, you got.
Oh yeah, we should go pick up a. I'm gonna look at Ilric and say, hey, we should. Zephys didn't come back last night. We should go pick him up.
Yeah, probably.
Zevis walked in.
Oh, he walked in. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
walked
gonna
in
go
as
over
you
there.
guys were having breakfast.
I'm gonna kind of wave him over.
Sure.
I'm gonna wave him over then.
Hello, frick. It's hard to say hello in the accent. Anyways, yeah, I'm here.
How's it going? So we should probably head back to Cielta to make sure we actually get paid.
Yes. Let us go.
All right. Let's go gather our things and head out then.
All right. So the three of you
Have
plus
all I
your
need.
comatose friend Captain Salvo.
Yeah. Gonna throw him over my back.
One of us should just carry him. Who has the
Yeah,
highest strength?
Zev.
It's not me. It's not me. I have pretty low strength, actually,
Hold on,
surprisingly.
what's your score?
It's +0.
Oh, yours is better than mine.
I have 11 strength, which kind of sucks because I'm pretty sure no matter what I do, it's impossible to
What's your strength?
get an even score.
You should probably carry Salvo.
Okay.
I have a -1.
Fine, fuck you.
Well, who's ever going to try and pick up the comatose Salvo? We'll say he's real hungover, and so he's still trying to sleep for right now.
I like that idea.
Needs to roll a strength check for me.
All right.
It's not super. It's not
Fancy
super
dice.
hard, but
Fancy dice.
I just need to know if you drop him on his head or not.
I hope I roll low.
We'll probably wise him up.
Yeah, that's 6.
You do the thing where you try and just throw him over your shoulder, but you don't push the front of your body forward as you're throwing him over your shoulder, and so he kind of just flips over your shoulder as you stumble backwards a little bit, and his head does end up hitting the floor, and he's now knocked unconscious. Not like 0 HP unconscious, he's just completely not awake now.
Ah, sweet.
One of us should probably heal him.
Oh, yeah, I guess...
I'm gonna...
Yeah, he looks like he just took 2 blunt damage to the head.
Yeah, level 1 cure wounds. Let's get it.
Nah, he doesn't deserve that.
Give him a level 1 healing word, and then I'll try to pick him up.
Alright, he's back up to full health.
Sweet.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pick him up. This is not going to go well.
Oh, jeez.
And before
yeah,
nat 1, so I get a perfect 0. That's a 2.
Oh, so you rolled a 3?
That's enough.
Alright, so you, learning from Ilric's mistake, don't try and throw him over your shoulder. You bend down with your legs. You put your arm under his.
All right, hold on.
Knees. You put an arm through his shoulders.
Get me
and
out of your goddamn arms.
And you try and do like a princess
man,
carry. And as you get to the top, you're straining your legs.
And you're gonna be unconscious again.
To pick him up, and he just kind of flumps down between your arms, because you just couldn't hold him up, and his butt hits the ground, his head flips back and hits the floor again, and this time it wakes him up instead of putting him into more of a sleep. And the first thing you hear is...
I wasn't unconscious, I was passed the fuck out, you idiots.
You got knocked unconscious.
You missed...
From what?
From Ilric trying to pick you up.
He tried picking you up twice. The first time you hit your head and got knocked unconscious.
You were extremely hungover and comatose because you just weren't here. And so Ilric tried to pick you up, throw you over his shoulder, and he threw you all the way over his shoulder, and then and so you hit your head, and pass the fuck out. And then Warwick tried to pick you up, and now you're awake again.
I am surrounded by
call that a win.
idiots.
You know what else is
I'm gonna
passed
call
out?
that a win.
You know what else is passed out, hungover, and a little bit unconscious?
You?
A cabbage.
So,
okay.
Salvo, just to let you know, last night you had a dream that you were on a ship in the ocean, and that you were captaining, and you saw another ship in front of you, and your heartbeat increased. And then you woke up. You took an extra level in Warlock, right?
Yep.
Yeah. The seas were dark and black.
I'm glad that was clarified.
Nice.
Yeah, dark and black. I needed to clarify that a little bit.
Dark and black.
I forgot I can do false life at will. I don't have a cap on it too, which is cool.
Anyway, so you guys I just had a discussion about going back to Cielta to tell Stella about finishing her job and possibly get a rather nice payday for it as well. when you started trying to pick up Captain Salvo.
All right.
I am surrounded by idiots. Next time I'm hungover, don't toss me.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do
We
with
toss
a
him.
drunken sailor?
We
What
toss
do you
him.
do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Sorry, I had to. I hope you can understand.
Put him in the brig till he's sober is the next line.
Put him in the brig until he's
Ass.
sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober.
Oh.
Put him in the brig
Oh,
until
no.
he's
If-
sober.
I heard Tarrasque
If I'm-
like cabbages.
They do, Roshi. I'm pretty sure they do too.
And if I'm going down by Tarrasque, you fuckers going down with me.
I mean,
Not
probably.
if you're asleep, bitch.
No, that's not how it works. He'll be grateful. I just fed him a cabbage. Why wouldn't he be happy with me? Why would he kill me?
Because Tarrasques are
All I can
mindless
think of,
beasts.
all I can think of is fucking, someone screaming "my cabbages" now. The dude
My
fucking.
cabbage? If Captain
Please, let's
Salvo
make that
ever
our-
dies, I need one of you to shout that.
My cabbage!
Get the fuck, get the direct clip of the dude.
Yeah, just like have it on the ready just to play. Like my finger is gonna be on it for this entire campaign, just ready to play.
So you
Good
guys
God.
headed for a journey back to Cielta?
Yeah, let's head out to Cielta. I want to go to Cielta.
You mean this?
I'm gonna shoot a lightning lance at Stella's door. Let's do it.
Alright. So, as you guys head to the city gates, you find no resistance or whatever. You're in the city, and you're not fugitives yet. I don't know what your plans
Yet.
are. I don't know what your plans are in the future, so we'll see. You guys were talking about digging up bodies a few episodes ago, okay?
A fair point. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I mean,
shut up.
one of us is always considered an outlaw, no matter what. So
Now,
Fair point too.
Yeah.
Well,
cabbages-
anyways.
outlawed cabbages. That's pretty crazy.
trying to run a game where Captain Salvo doesn't get harassed by the military every time he enters any sort of town or settlement, so...
true.
Because that would get difficult. So outlaw might be a strong word for Captain Salvo.
He's a dumbass outlaw. How about that?
Yeah, dumbass. He's the Jack Sparrow. They only catch him if he's causing direct problems.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not causing direct problems, they just ignore him. All right. So if you're on your way out of town, I mean, you guys could do the picking up horses thing again, if you wanted to make it faster, or you could just walk. I just need to.
I mean, yeah.
Or I could just assume you're walking and start rolling dice and see what happens.
Assume we're walking.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's fine.
All right.
Gonna walk away. Walk away.
By the way, I need someone to. Who's leading the pack?
I can lead the pack.
I got it. Okay. Zavis got it.
Yeah. Two of you can do it at the same time. So Warwick and Zevis lead the
Sweet.
pack for the first half of the day. Give me a perception
Alright.
check.
Not this one. This one gave me a nat 1 when I was rolling for fun.
Ah, sweet.
Step 7, you have no pressure.
I got a 7.
Hold on. That is a 26.
Oh, okay.
Right. Zevis,
Nat 20.
you are enjoying your time. You are enjoying your time on your hike this morning.
Cool.
And Warwick, you see. I mean, this is a main road between these two set the city and the town. So there's a number of people just kind of on the road every now and then. You know, you'll see a group every 30 minutes or so. But one specific caravan catches your eye on the road, just because it looks similar to the caravan of carnies that you were traveling with to get to Maratus. But they're not traveling away from Maratus, so you know it's not the same group. Because you would have passed them going out of Maratus on this morning.
Alright. I'm gonna point that out to the rest of the party and say, hey, should we go take a look at that? Because that looks really similar to our carny buddies that we escorted.
We should go take a look at that.
All right.
All right, let's go take a look then. I'm gonna kind of start walking towards them and say, hey.
On the driving the first not carriage, covered wagon. There we go. You see a half orc with just rippling muscles. Like looks like he could tear a coconut in half by looking at it, kind of person.
Yeah.
Driving the first cart, and he slows down and says, "Hey, can I help you with anything?"
Yeah, we were just walking by and noticed this caravan looks very similar to a caravan we escorted not that long ago. We were just kind of curious about it.
Oh, you must have been helping my brother's traveling circus out then. Yes.
Yes, we were.
Yes. See, he does a traveling circus, whereas I do a traveling theater.
Oh, okay.
So we got similar covered wagons so that we could so that regardless of where we went, as long as one of us had been there before, they would always welcome us in. It's a little thing we have going on. You know.
Hold on, Rubik, you cut out a little bit during that, so I missed part of it.
Oh. Okay. Yes, my brother and I got the same covered wagons, so that whenever we go into a town, we can know very quickly whether either of us have been in that city before.
All right.
That's pretty smart, actually.
If you say you helped him out relatively recently, would I happen to be running into him coming up to Maratus?
Potentially.
Ah, it'll be good to see him after so long.
Yeah. He's quite a character.
Quick question.
Yeah?
If I were to try to roll to see on the, absolute off chance that he's lying, and I hypothetically failed, would he know? Would there be a telling factor that I'm trying to see if he's lying?
No. That would be a general insight, just to read his demeanor and stuff. I mean, he might see you look him up and down, but you're strangers on a random road, so that's a pretty common gesture.
Okay.
So if you wanted to roll insight to try and...
Straight roll. That's a 15.
15. He seems pretty straightforward. You
Cool,
haven't...
Alright, I'll believe him.
Yeah. I will note that with that insight check, you do remember that the leader of this traveling circus is human.
This guy's a half orc, though. He could totally be like a
It could totally be like
half-brother.
a half brother kind of thing.
Correct. It could
Pardon
be.
me if this is rude to ask, but are you and
T.
hold on, let me find his name. What was his name? What was his name?
Richard, something. Definitely not
Rick.
Jenkins. Yeah, there you go.
So you're a half orc. Well, Rick was a human. Do you happen to be half brothers?
Yes. Our father was the same. Our mother was different. We come from different.
I
mothers.
see. I see.
Our father was an adventurous man, but his first wife, or I should say, my mother, left him when he ran out of money, and Rick's mother found him when he was out of money.
I see.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine.
And
I've
again,
kept in contact with my mother.
I see. Okay. I
Yeah,
apologize that that question was forward. It was a bit forward, though.
You can never tell on these roads.
This is quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's all you wanted to know, we'll be on our way. Anytime you want to come by Stewart's Theater, just look for our wagons, and hopefully you get lucky.
All right then.
Thank you. Safe journeys.
All right, and then you guys go on your separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
It was an interesting interaction. Yeah, I mean, cool. Let's move on.
All right, and unless you guys are doing anything during your walk, I'll have the other two roll perception for the second half of the day. Salvo and Elric.
All right. Yay, my third highest stat. Because why not? That'd get a 22 on. Cool.
Nice. +7 modifier. Don't fail me now. It failed me.
You said 22?
22.
I got a tan.
You got a tan.
I got
Tan.
a tan.
All right, you got a tan.
All right. Well, the second half of your day's journey goes relatively unaccosted. You do, Salvo. You do actually notice a just a little glint in the distance as you're walking. Something that seems different than just swamp gas or swamp water. It only seems to be a few feet off the path.
I'm going to point it out to everyone and say, let's go see what the glint is first.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, we're a bit done with this. All right then.
Well, walking up to the glint in the road, you seem to see a just a chain, a small silver necklace.
King with a small silver netlet.
Well, no, it is a chain necklace, I should say.
Oh, okay.
That seems to be made out of silver.
Oh, okay.
Is it magical? That is the question here.
Arcana's not the same as detect magic. Damn it.
They are not the same. Arcana can
Also,
maybe
I can just
identify
cast
that there are
Identify.
magic runes if there are, or get a feeling about it, but detect magic is the only way to truly know.
Okay, can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can notice any runes on it or anything?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
That's a nat 1.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
okay,
that
I'm
is a silver necklace if
detect
you've ever
magic.
seen one, Salvo.
Yeah, I'm casting detect magic.
All right. Upon casting detect magic, other than the normal magic items that you guys have on yourselves, this you aren't picking anything up. So this specific necklace doesn't seem to be glowing or anything.
Okay.
I will say from a closer inspection, um, there are a few of the links in the silver chain do have do seem to have a few letters in them. Uh, three of them that are close together have the letters A L K.
Okay.
Yep.
ALK. I'm trying to think if there's anything significant we've encountered so far that might like correlate with that.
Do you want the answer to that question?
Yeah, sure, go for it. I was
No.
thinking, but yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's actually that makes things a
It
bit
tells
easier.
you nothing. You might assume that they might be initials or. I mean, it could be anything.
All right,
But
well,
initials
fair.
would be the first thing to pop into your head.
Yeah, that's I was thinking of characters that might have those initials. But yeah, we don't really have middle names. I don't think anyone fits that.
We'll just have to hold on to it until we either find its owner or, failing that, we can sell it for a little bit of cash.
Good plan. Well, all right then.
All right.
What were the initials?
ALK.
Can I make an investigation check on it?
Sure.
That was nearly a 1. That is, I think it. Oh, okay. That is a 21.
All right. And so you're just looking closer to see anything you can about this necklace.
And maybe on the minuscule chance that I potentially recognize it, because maybe it came from the city that he came from.
Yeah. I'll say that the jewel smithing on this necklace is very refined. So it's probably not from any just town. It's probably from a city.
Well, Warwick was orphaned in a pretty decently sized city. Remember?
Yeah. But I will say it's not so refined as to come from a very specific city.
Okay.
You also know that it was on the road between Maratus and Cielta, and that the city you came from was very northern, while currently right now you are in a very southern part of the continent.
I mean, there's always that chance.
Yeah, I mean it could have. Other than that, I mean, with that investigation check, you know that if you were to sell the necklace, you'd probably get about 5 gold pieces for it. It's a pretty light necklace, so it's not. There's not like a ton of silver in the thing.
Yeah. All right.
Right. Well, I say we should return it to its owner over than selling it.
If
Wouldn't
we
be
can
much
find
of a.
its owner.
We should definitely keep an eye out. Maybe talk to some locals between Maratus and Cielta. See if anyone might recognize these initials.
Yeah, I dig the idea.
I'll hold on to it. He's gonna pocket it.
All right. And you guys travel the rest of the day. Being just a small group, you probably don't have to try that hard to find a decent place to set up camp for the night. But if someone wants to give a perception check or a survival check just to find the absolute best place, you can.
I can give a perception check.
+7, don't fail me this time.
That's a
It
25.
failed me again!
That's in that
25. Oh, shit. A 25 and a 13 are good enough to find a dry spot of land off the path that seems to have pretty good cover from the trail, or from the road. You guys gonna spend the night?
I mean, yeah, that should work.
Yeah. I should say, how are you? Who's taking watch?
So I will take. I have an idea, which is why I'm gonna take the darkest possible watch. Gimme, hand it over.
All right.
It's a
you
second,
take
probably.
second watch.
Sweet.
Okay. What is he planning?
Oh no, go away. I will take second watch.
But you can't see in the dark.
I cannot see in the dark yet, Salvo. You
Eh.
simply wait.
Fine. More sleep for me. So who's
What-
taking first and who's taking third? Because Salvo just said, nope. Fuck it. I'm going to sleep.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
Oh, right.
All right. Warwick, you're taking first.
I said second.
Zevis called second. For whatever
Oh,
reason.
well, all right, first.
All right. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll a perception check for your watch.
That is an 18.
18. With that, you hear the sounds of the night go by. A few twigs in the distance catch your ear. But you looking out across the land, you just see bunnies running by. In fact, it seems Fenrir went after a bunny at one point because you see him come back with a bunny, a dead bunny, and he just seems to be specifically taking the bones out and chewing on the bones. Doesn't seem to be eating the meat from the bunny.
I'm gonna cook the meat because why not? It's free. It's free food. I'm also gonna pet Fenrir.
Alright.
Boy.
Fenrir enjoys the pets. And with the fire that's still going, you're able to cook a little rabbit kebab with the meat
Nice.
pieces that Fenrir's left over for you.
Oh, rabbit kebab. I dig it.
You know.
Well, he's gonna eat that, and then he's gonna go wake up Zevis for his watch.
Alright, Zevis, you
Alright.
wake up, your eyes open, and it is real dark.
Real friggin' dark? Well,
Real dark.
I have a solution to that.
Alright?
I am going to cast Guardian of Nature, which gives me 120 feet of dark vision.
Alright, as you use this spell to give yourself dark vision, you have your dark vision, and you're able to see. Give me a perception check.
Here's the second part. I got a 10. That one's a lot less good.
Nice.
Oh man. You don't hear anything over the night.
But I can see everything though. This is
You
sick.
can you're spending your time looking around, and you're possibly even distracted by just how well you can see.
Which crap. I just realized this doesn't last for very long, but I'm gonna pretend that I never saw that.
And how long does it last?
It straight up lasts 1 minute.
And after a minute of looking around and just
It's all
being
gone.
amazed, it's gone.
It's gone.
Can you
I never
roll-
realized it last a minute.
Roll another dice for me. Or roll another perception check for me. But just tell me if it's better, or only tell me the number if it's better than or if it's worse than your previous roll.
Okay. Come on. Okay, it's way better.
All right. So
Like by a substantial amount.
okay. Because basically, if you were to be in the dark, then you have to roll perception at disadvantage. So you had your original roll for the first minute, and then the rest of your watch is at disadvantage. But it's still 10 for the rest of your watch.
Oh, I love that I screwed that up. I thought it was. It seemed like a spell that would last way longer.
Yeah. The rest of your watch, you just have the light of glowing embers around your fire. So you really only have a view space of 10 feet. And so you can see everyone sleeping. And then that's kind of where your vision ends. But you don't hear anything threatening.
Oh, I was thinking when I first read this, man, that would be ridiculous for because we always take a long rest right after watches, so I could just use this. And then I looked at it just now and it goes up to 1 minute. All right, cool, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, so your watch will come to an end. Nothing's happened.
My watch has ended. Friggin' Jon Snow.
And then,
God, I hate
and so you go to wake up Ilric.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wake him up. I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea.
All right, Ilric.
Oh boy.
Give me
God, don't fail me for the third time in a row.
give me a perception.
Finally, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You were very
It's
confident
about time.
throughout your watch that no dangers are afoot. It seems like the swamp is sleeping silently, and as the sun begins to rise, you hear the stirring of your comrades as they wake.
Comrades, we are cool. We are comrades. That's
We are
correct.
not. We are not communists. We are not comrades.
Fine,
Oh, yeah.
co-workers.
Cabbages.
I am not your comrade.
You-
I will
no.
not turn.
Yeah, you're not.
I will not turn Salvo into the stereotypical Russian.
Freaking cabbage. Okay, we're moving
I
on.
could, but I won't.
Anyway, so
Okay.
you guys are all
Listen.
waking up now.
I'm gonna get survivalist in Tremenier.
Yes, you're going to go out. Go ahead and give me a survival check at advantage.
Advantage. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I just rolled a nat 20 on a freaking omelet. So
Man, this is the best. This is the best. Like the scavenging for different. For the eggs in the first place, but as well as scavenging for the herbs. The herbs and spices. And then when you actually start making it, this is your best set of omelets you have ever made.
oh, bro, that's so good to hear.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Like they're so good. Ilric, Warwick, and Captain Salvo are all gonna want some of your omelets.
Oh, okay, sweet. I'm making as many as possible.
Let's be deep.
And Zevis is happy to make omelets for all of his co-workers.
Yeah. These are quite good.
And whenever
Alright.
you guys are done,
Enjoy your
eating,
omelet
you
fuels.
can head on your way.
All right, let's keep going.
Out of a quick curiosity, how do each of you sleep?
What do you mean?
I.e., tent versus just a sleeping bag out in the open.
Probably tent.
I always like the idea of Zevis just finding a nice warm rock, like a lizard.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You do that. I'm gonna sleep in a tent like a normal person.
I
You
like
guys
these
have
rocks.
tents? I think you guys bought tents.
Yeah,
We bought them at one point, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we have two.
Salvo sleeps out in the open because his warmth basically keeps himself warm on 8. Because
All
Yeah,
right.
he's a genasi or
So
whatever.
you guys have.
yeah, Genasi, he is flame internal.
Oh. All right. Well, just curiosity.
Yeah.
You know, or thunderstorms, one or the other. Regardless, you guys continue on your way. Can I get 2 of you to make perception checks for the first part of this day?
Excuse me.
I'll
Never.
roll perception.
Why would we ever?
All right,
Excuse me.
cool. That's a 27 with a nat 20.
I dig it.
27 out of nat 20. Did anyone else make a roll, or is it?
That's a 9.
Got it. Salvo, you are basically cloud watching because some of the clouds look like boats.
Schooner, galleon, man of war.
Yeah, you're having fun identifying boats, all the boats in the clouds. Luckily for you, Ilric is actually looking at the road. And Ilric, you see a group of people sitting next to a what seems to be a broken down wagon out at a distance.
Alright, I'm gonna stop everyone in the group and say, hey, I see some people over by that broken down carriage. We should see if they need help.
All right then. Let
Yeah.
us see.
As you approach and things get a little bit clearer, you see that there seems to be the carriage is very ornate, and there seems to be the people around it seem to be guards of this carriage. You see 2 people on top of this carriage who have longbows, and then 4 people surrounding this carriage that seem to be in heavy armor, and have weapons at their side. They aren't currently drawn. None of the weapons are currently drawn, but they seem well armed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're like important escorts of a king or something, I mean, I don't really need to bother. Do we?
There's also, as you get closer, there's also a smaller person, just in comparison to these warrior-looking people, who seems to currently be replacing one of the wheels of this carriage. Replacing / fixing, I should say.
Yeah. Well. People, what are we doing? I heard someone unmute,
Yeah,
but no one say anything.
I had a thought and I lost it.
Oh. That's bad. Well, alright then.
Oh, I'm gonna hail one of the guards and ask them what happened to their carriage.
He looks at you, and as you get closer, you can see through, or you can start seeing his face clearly, and it's a human, and he says, and he, nothing too much, just hit a rock in the road and our wheel blew out. You may pass.
Well, alright.
Alright. If no one does anything else, you guys can just pass by this carriage and and move on.
That's passed by, and
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's not much we can do there. You require no form of assistance.
No, the carriage driver knows plenty about repair. We would like to keep most others away from the carriage.
Understandable. Well, good day to you then, sir.
Well, that doesn't seem suspicious at all.
they're up to something. I really want to do a perception check, but I don't know if I should.
That's more insight.
It depends on what exactly you want to do. Are you trying to look
Yeah.
inside the carriage, or are you trying to size up the demeanor of this person and tell whether they're being truthful or whatever their true intentions are?
Second one, so insight, right?
Yeah, so that would be insight.
Okay. Boop. That's a goddamn 10.
He seems like
I
a
failed.
guard who's been told to protect this carriage.
Well then,
You don't get any negative feelings or anything from this vibe check.
my failed
idea.
vibe check.
Bad idea. I'm rolling insight.
All right.
You missed again.
Fuck. I had 9 because I rolled flat.
9.
Hiroshi, draw an insight. Roll an insight for us.
Everyone
we need
do
this as a key to
insight!
see what's.
All rolling insight. At this point.
I mean, yeah, I could believe Zevis being a bit suspicious. He's typically untrusting. I got a 16.
I mean, they seem very, very protective. And people
Oh,
are
got a
only
dirty
very,
20.
very protective when they have something valuable or valuable or precious. So you
Yeah,
can
they
get
got
from
it
his
not to
stance that whatever is in this cart is something that they don't want you guys to see or know about.
Ulrich got a
Alright.
dirty 20.
Ilric gets the same feeling.
Cool.
It's not necessarily a negative feeling, but it's definitely not a positive feeling.
Well, I don't feel like I should ask him outright, just like for you carrying around, dude. But
What-
I'm going to make a perception check to try to glance inside the carriage. That was not a good fucking landing. 16.
16. As you guys are walking by, probably walking a bit slower than you would normally walk just as you're going by, you try and take a quick glance into this carriage, and with a 16, what you notice is so most carriages will have some sort of opening to like really see in or to see out, but this carriage, while it has a place for like just a hole or a window of sorts, it's covered by a black cloth, so you can't actually see into this carriage.
alright, noted.
Would we recognize the outfits the guards would be in at all?
Roll a history check.
What's going on?
He's trying to see if we'd recognize the guards.
That's a dirty 20.
Salvo, you do not recognize this armor, as you have never seen it in person. But you do think you have read about this armor. Because this armor is somewhat special. And you realize it about right as you guys are about to leave this, like, separate from this carriage, you realize that this armor is made of an elven material called mithril. And you know that the only people who have access to mithril are supposed to be the High Elven Council and their direct guards.
Okay. From that, I'm gonna tell him. Maybe we should speed up walking a little bit. These guys are kind of a big deal.
Would this be a more northern or southern thing?
This is definitely a southern thing.
Okay, never mind.
Far to the east. The
Never
High
mind,
Elves are in a plains beach area of this continent, the lower southeast kind of quarter-ish, eighth of the continent-ish.
Cool.
Yeah. I will say, you also all notice specifically that this is unmarked. There doesn't seem to be any insignias in play here.
Yeah, okay. Let's get moving a little faster because if we piss these guys off, we disappear permanently. Just saying.
Fair point. Yeah, I just got back. So.
You said there's no insignia in play, right?
Mm-hmm.
None that you have seen. It seems you would get the feeling of like an unmarked police car.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's
feel
something where like it looks super official, but there isn't anything to tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, then we can continue walking.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
So, the people we passed were direct guards to some of the High Elf Council. It's a good thing we didn't stick around.
Wait. You need to repeat that for me because I didn't have context on or from anything that happened while
Okay,
I stepped away.
so I did a history check. I found out that the armor that they were wearing is mithril armor.
Mithril, like the stuff from Lord of the Rings that saves Frodo?
It's a type of fantasy metal, but yes.
Okay, yeah. The stuff that when he gets stabbed by the troll. Yeah, I got it. I'm picking it up.
So the armor itself is only in use by one specific set of elves, the High Elf Council, and their direct bodyguards.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal.
And see, upon recognizing that, I said, "Let's get going before we disappear permanently."
Yeah, we ought to roll. Yeah, that sounds like a big deal that we're not prepared for.
Sounds more of a, "Hey, I'm a criminal. Those guys are cops. Let's get out of here."
Also, Raven, I have a minor question for you.
What?
Do you have any nicknames just off the top of your head?
Does Captain Salvo have nicknames, or does Raven have nicknames?
I'm willing to take either, honestly. Either one works. Just hand me a nickname, either for IRLU or Captain Salvo.
Why? What do you want?
No reason. No reason.
Orochi?
Just tell me. I need one. That's it.
I'm not gonna let you have ammunition. No.
Well, I already have.
Raven
1,
would
2,
theoretically be a nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Already-
Raven's technically a nickname.
I already used that one. I need more. Come on.
You're not getting any ammunition.
I freaking forgot your name because I'm an idiot.
Good.
Fuck boy.
No.
Cabbage.
I can't use that one.
Peppermint root.
Yes. Okay. All right.
What are you doing?
I don't know what
All
he's
right.
doing.
All
but-
C, right?
Moving on.
All right, so that was the first part of the day. If people want to give me a couple people want to give me perception checks for the second part of the day.
Ooh, time to be blind. That was crooked. 21.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, I'll take one more perception check.
I'll do another one. Fuck it. That's a 15.
15. All right. This time you're not preoccupied with clouds.
Aw, the clouds don't look like ships anymore.
No. Now they look like tanks, but you don't know what tanks are, so that doesn't catch your attention.
Abrams.
Salvo doesn't know what tanks are.
Abrams. That's like the only tank I know.
I could sit here and think of a bunch of tanks. Or I could just say that the only thing interesting or weird about your second half of your day's travel is that you literally don't cross paths with anyone or anything for the entire day, for the entire rest of the day.
I don't like that.
That's suspicious.
That's no bueno.
Someone might ought to mention that to everyone.
So is that with the 21 or is that with the 15?
That was with both. Honestly, you probably all kind of notice it.
Okay.
But
so-
Warwick and Salvo, you really notice it. It's like it becomes painfully obvious as the sun is just about to start setting that it's been a long time since you've seen anyone else.
Anybody else get a feeling that they're being watched?
Do we even have that feeling in the first place, though?
What
Make
would we roll
make a
for that?
wisdom saving throw.
Everyone or
Salvo.
just
Wisdom
him?
saving?
Just Salvo, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As he mentions being watched.
That's a 15.
15. You have that feeling for a second. You know, if you have hair on the back of, I guess the hair on the back of your neck stands up, whatever that feeling is for a genasi.
Mm-hmm.
But it does go away. Like you have it for a little bit, thinking, "Oh no," but then it goes away, and you can chalk it up to paranoia.
You know what? I'm gonna go look in the woods nearby real quick because I'm kind of curious to see something.
All right, are you giving a general glance around, or are you looking more specifically in the close by area?
I'm looking specifically in the nearby area where it might be easy to potentially hide a corpse.
All right, make an investigation check as you look around.
That is a 15.
15. As you look around, specifically more at the like low-hanging shrubs and bushes and stuff, looking for where someone might obviously try and hide something, you don't find a corpse. At least, not an entire corpse. And it's not human. It seems to be just a leg of what appears to be maybe a wolf or some other medium beast predator, but probably a wolf.
I'm going
Wolf,
to
lion,
investigate
tiger,
this
that kind of
more.
thing. It's just the bones, though, so you can't really decipher what it was.
Okay. I'm going to keep looking around the area when I'm curious to see if there might be more.
I mean, you keep looking around, and that seems to be the only one that you find in this location.
I'm gonna note that to the party and say people we'll just keep going.
All right.
Hmm.
Does someone want to try and find a good place to stay for the night?
I can go for it. Is that like perception or survival?
Either or.
Just survival. I'm insane
Yeah.
with survival.
Perception to find something, or survival to basically make a place.
Got a 10. Kind of
I'll roll a
embarrassing, but
perception check. Never mind. Take the 10.
You find a place that'll be passable for the night.
I'm cool with that. Alright. Let us sleep. I'm going to take not second watch, but first watch.
I'll take third.
I'll take second. Why not? Because I'm the only other person who can see in the dark. So.
It's like me and Salvo have to take second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well-
wonder what seeing in the dark is like.
Well,
Dark vision goggles.
No, you won't.
We already placed the order for him, remember?
Yeah, Salvo did
It was for Zenos or you. It's
Yeah.
either or.
they're communal.
whoever needs them at the time. All right,
One pair, two people.
Zevis.
Yeah.
You're taking first watch.
That's the plan, yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'll do that.
You son of a bitch.
Alright then. I got a 10 again.
And your watch goes by without incident. Just once again, the sounds of the night. A couple
That's
of
pretty
crickets
sick.
in the
Okay.
distance.
Salvo's turn.
Salvo, as you get woken up by a giant lizard.
That'd be it. That'd be a 14.
14. Your watch goes by. There's some rustling in the distance. And as you kind of stand up to try and get a better look at it, you see what looks like some sort of prowling cat. Cat or leopard, big, large cat, seems to look in your distance, and as you get up, it runs away. Seems like it might have been looking for a smaller prey, or
Yeah.
less awake prey, perhaps.
So it took me this long to figure out how to roll with advantage and roll with disadvantage on a click.
Uh huh.
You right click it in the advantage or disadvantage. It took me that long.
Yeah. And then the end of your watch will come as well.
Alright, that's good, Salvo. Or that's good, Raven. Or fucking Orochi. It's so good. Yes, I can't even get the name right.
What?
You're looking dark memes.
Really?
That's pretty good. That's oh my gosh.
I knew you were going for some ulterior motive. No.
Oh, you know me too well.
I've known you for how long, Orochi?
Like 3
Alright.
years.
My I got an 18, by the way.
You got an 18.
Yeah.
With your 18, your watch also goes by relatively uneventful. Fenrir finds a stick to play with in the distance. But otherwise, and you can play with him or whatever you want to do if you would like to. But otherwise, nothing of note happens.
Oh, oh Lord!
What happened, Hiroshi?
I had a jalapeno. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go.
You're
I had
gonna
some
do
fried
what?
jalapenos at work. That was nice.
I do not like the pepper. Fuck the pepper. It's bad.
Fuck the avocado.
I am not good with spice. Spice is dangerous for me.
So
Hot Cheetos. I can't even have them. They are too bad.
So
That's how bad it is.
the funny thing is, I'm a millennial, right? And I hate avocado.
I've never had avocados, nor do I want to.
But man, then the whole thing is, millennials love their avocado toast. I hate the taste of avocado. Sucks.
I'm also not a giant proponent of avocado, but as a fellow
Okay,
millennial,
the Zevis one way. I take nap. I'm old man. I must take nap.
old man must take nap. And Warwick, with that 18, you don't. What is it? Finrir finds a reason to, or finds some fun things to play with at night. But other than that, nothing of note really happens.
This is kind of away real quick. By the way, Raven
Mm-hmm.
probably gonna hate me.
Why?
I opened some Strixhaven packs and I pulled a Crux of Fate.
Nice.
That was fun.
I think I opened one Strixhaven pack and then got like one of the 4 cards at once. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
I opened. I also pulled that. Is that Dragon? That's really good for a spell slinger.
Yeah. The 3 major cards I want are Professor Onyx, because leather on a stand.
I'm back. I'm okay.
All right, don't worry about it now. Okay, continuing.
Continuing, your watch goes by uneventful, and it's as the sun rises, once again you all start waking up.
When the sun goes down, feeling right when the sun. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, cool.
That's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you guys do wake up to face another day. Gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah, I assume so.
Gonna make some omelets.
Yes. Let me nature. Ow. 22.
You make some real good omelets.
Wait.
Not as good as yesterday's omelets, but still real good.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I get advantage. The second one was an at 20?
Or, then they are just as good as yesterday's.
Yes!
Alright?
The second one?
And as you guys all sit around these very delicious omelets,
Those are pretty
Keep
dang
it in
good.
food form.
you eventually head on your way out. If I could get a couple of you to roll perception checks.
Another nat 20?
All right, cool. It doesn't look like someone's gonna need to roll, but I'll roll anyway.
My combat rolls are gonna suck today if
Crooked.
we do combat.
I wish it wasn't crooked. Take his nat 20. Don't even fuck with mine.
Got it.
Okay.
So Warwick is occupied with Fenrir for the day.
Hell yeah.
Just giving him pets and whatnot. Zevis, as you guys are walking, you seem to see a few wolves in the distance.
By in the distance, which direction we talking?
In front of you, on the road, about 300 feet away currently.
You said 300? I could shoot that.
Yes, they're unprovoked. Let's just shoot them.
Do you have
I haven't
longbow?
even told you
Yeah,
guys
I
about this
theoretically
yet.
could.
How do you?
I haven't even told you guys about this yet. Jump to conclusions. Yeah, I guess I'll just say, stop. Wolves ahead. And then point. You know, lizard. Lizard point. It's gonna look cool. Gonna be a lizard point.
Okay,
What are you guys doing?
How far can I summon my tentacle to scare him? Let's see.
I mean, there's two things that can happen here. We scare them, or we get into combat.
60 feet, so I can't even summon the tentacle to scare them away.
Boy, if only I had bestial screech.
I could shoot my
Equip.
bow at 8320.
Oh, actually, if you're gonna use bow, get over here. Walk up to me, Warwick. Come over
I
here.
mean, I do have the bow, so you're going. So do we want to shoot the bow at them?
I have
Actually-
8320 as well on the crossbow, but
We don't have a reason.
Well, they're in the path.
actually, hold on.
Do we want to wait them out?
Yeah, I guess we can.
I
Oh, wait a
mean,
minute.
I will say they currently
If they
seem
start
to
getting
be
closer, then we'll do something.
I
eating
mean,
something that is also
Huh?
on the path.
Oh, they're eating something. Okay, then no, I want to do something here.
hold on. Use your bow, but let me cast something real quick.
Okay.
Casting a produce flame out of my hand.
Cool.
And
What
you're
next?
lighting my arrow on fire, so now I won't be able to get this one back either way.
There's literally a spell called flame arrows that I was about to use.
You know what? Now that he put that out there, I'm gonna be like, is that? Or I'm gonna, before he casts that, I'm gonna stop him, because I'm pretty sure Zevis has already shown his flame arrow. So I'm gonna be like, wait a second, doesn't he have a spell that literally does what you're going to try to do?
Oh yeah.
Indeed. And then I am going to walk up and I am going to cast the flame arrow spell on your arrows, which gives, let me see. Which gives, forgot exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, he
an
casts it
entire
on your
quiver.
quiver.
An entire quiver for about an hour is just gonna be nice and fiery. It depends on my concentration though. So
Yeah, as long as he
Well,
maintains
as long as you don't get hit, you're
concentration,
gonna keep it.
you get an
Yeah.
extra D6 fire damage as long as he keeps his concentration up.
Okay. I'm going to take aim. And since they have no idea we're here, it's sneak attack, so I get advantage.
Well,
And I'm
they
gonna
don't
shoot.
know you're here, so you get advantage. But you are farther than 80 feet away, so it would be disadvantage. It cancels out. It's a normal roll.
I thought that was 320. I get disadvantage.
No, so up to 80 feet is a normal roll.
Right.
80 to 320 is disadvantage. Past 320 is a shot you just
It's
can't
completely
make.
out of range.
Completely out of
Well,
range.
that's under the bed now.
So you can make this. It would be a straight roll because they haven't seen you yet. So it would be a straight roll, but you wouldn't get sneak attack.
Did we try to get closer then?
You can try to get closer.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just take the shot. Hold on. I gotta find the die I dropped. Where'd that go? I found it anyway.
Damn it.
That is a 14. I don't know, Wolf AC.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, cool. So that's D6 plus 6, and then an additional D6 fire damage, so 2d6 plus 6. Let's go. I'll roll them separately, though. 8 plus 3 fire damage.
All right.
11 to a wolf. A wolf. Wolf
I
versus
like
wolf.
wolves, which is a shame.
Yeah, we know that.
Shoot the wolf.
As you fire and it strikes true, the wolf lets out a howl, and as they're no longer kind of bending down to be eating, you notice this wolf stand up at full attention, and all these wolves start turning around to look at you, and you realize that they're bigger than a normal wolf.
These are dire wolves.
Also, there are 5 of them.
Dick.
Okay, then.
Anyway, if you want to roll initiative for me, that'd be great.
Yeah. 18.
Just put me at the bottom. I got it.
Got it. Oh, and these guys might be going first.
Put me at the bottom.
Oof.
Anyone over 20?
I don't think. I don't.
All right, so these guys are going first. 15 to 20.
18.
17.
18, 17. Ilric. Warwick. And then what are the other two?
10 and
10 and
5.
5.
Salvo 10, Zevis 5.
Alright.
I got a 5. I
What's
got a
your
rock.
dex?
I got a rock.
What's your
It's a
dex
nice
level?
rock.
My dexterity is +3.
Okay, so you roll a 2. Nearly the worst possible thing you could roll.
Wait a minute. Is initiative dependent on dexterity?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I thought it was its own separate stat, honestly.
So
I
your
mean-
initiative modifier is your dex modifier.
Yeah, your initiative modifier is your dex modifier. There are a few things in the game that can adjust it, such as if you are a bard, you get what's called a jack of all trades, which gives you half of your proficiency to any checks you make, which include that. There are certain feats you can get instead of ASIs. There's one called like aware or alert, I think it is, which gives you just a straight +5 on top of whatever other initiative bonuses you have. And then there are a few subclasses that have specific things in there that can give you additional bonuses.
Alright. Okay. I
But-
never realized that before.
Yeah, but for most people, initiative is just your dex modifier.
Okay. Cool.
Fucking
All right.
Ron Weasley's the goddamn dad. That makes you feel old.
Who?
Came out of nowhere. Alright,
Ron
Yeah.
so what are the
Weasley's
wolves doing?
goddamn dad makes you feel old.
Alright.
The actor who plays Ron Weasley is a father, I think is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
What did?
Okay, what
happened?
do the wolves do?
The wolves are charging straight towards you guys, and they close the distance by 100 feet. They're now 200 feet from you.
Well, that's cool.
What is our order?
Ilric's. So the dire wolves: Ilric, Warwick, Salvo, Zevis.
No,
Back
not
up to the dire wolves.
not our end order, like our marching order.
Oh, I mean, this is a pretty big road, so you guys can have it as whatever you want.
We'll just be a line.
Big old line.
Big old line. You're all exactly 200 feet away from these guys, if you had a tape measure. Or
I
like,
hate how none of my spells have a 200-foot reach.
oh man, it's like you didn't take Spell Sniper or whatever it is for your Eldritch Blast, so that it has a reach of 300 feet.
No, because I took false life because that would actually help me. Because I hurt myself all the damn time.
Yeah.
Gonna snipe them with lightning lance. Trust me, it's totally gonna work. Ignore that it has a 20-foot range. Ow! What the heck was that?
Did you shock yourself?
No. Oh, what? Anyways,
Oh, Elric.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna cast a level 2 bless on the party.
oh, sweet.
All right. So the whole party has bless on them.
That is cool. Indeed.
And I think that dude done. Actually, no, I'll move 30 feet closer to the wolves.
All right, moving 30 feet
Then
closer.
that'll be my turn.
All right. Warwick, what are you doing?
They are 200 feet away?
From you, yes. 170 feet from Ilric.
So the next charge, if I move in with feline agility, they wouldn't be able to reach me. Is that correct?
Yeah, assuming you're not moving more than 150
I can only move double. I can move up to double my movement speed.
Yeah, so no, you'd be
So
fine.
that's 60 feet. Cool. I'm gonna move up 60 feet.
All right, 140 away from the dire wolves.
I still have disadvantage, so let's go. $13.
13 misses.
Barely.
Barely, yeah. Your arrow lands beside one of the wolves as they keep charging, or as they're charging. Salvo?
Yes.
Would you like to go?
Yes. I'm gonna. Okay, give me a minute. How long does this last? It lasts for 1 hour. Okay. I'm gonna cast false life on myself.
Alright, giving yourself like 4 temporary HP?
1d4 plus 4 temporary hit
Right.
points. So at minimum I get 5, at maximum I get 8.
Alright.
Yay, 6. I gave myself 6 extra points, so I'm technically at 78.
Alright.
And has almost double my health.
Are you gonna...
I will then move up 30.
Alright, you and Ulrich are standing next to each other with Warwick out in front, and Zavis, it's your turn. You're still 200 feet away from the wolves. Dire wolves.
200 feet away.
Yep,
Which
200.
means, yes, 200. Which means I can do about nothing.
Yeah?
Just to put it simply, about nothing.
About nothing.
Just about.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
you
I
can
already
use
have
your movement
concentration.
and then use your action to dash and be up close to them like Warwick is, and by up close I mean 140 feet.
Alright. So, I guess that's like my only option, really. So,
And theoretically, if you did that, you could also pre-start Shillelagh.
I could. That's a good plan. So, I'm going to do exactly what Rubik just said.
Alright, you use your movement to get up to Ilric and Salvo. You pass them by as you use your action to dash forward to get up to Warwick, and then you slam your stick on the ground, and Bori lights up with a little green glow on him.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, and then the dire wolves continue to rush towards you guys as fast as they can. and so now they're within 40 feet of Warwick and Zevis, and within 70 feet of Salvo and Ilric. So Ilric, what you gonna do now that you're within 70 feet of these guys?
Move up 10 feet and Sacred Flame.
Alright. Are you gonna Sacred Flame the one that got hit by an arrow, or just one of the...
Yes.
Alright. That is a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Correct.
Alright. 13?
It's not pass.
Alright, do your damage.
Well,
12, nice. Alright, this wolf is starting to look rough. And just to give you guys an idea, they're basically in kind of a V-ish formation. And the one that got hit by an arrow is at the front, and then you have two to its right and two to its left. And then, if that's all you're going to do, Ilric, move 10 feet and throw off a Sacred Flame.
that's it.
Then, Warwick, you're up.
Okay, back up 30. Shoot another arrow. Now I'm within 80, so I don't have to roll this. So I don't have to roll with disadvantage. 21.
21 hits.
Okay, d6 plus 6, 11 plus d6 fire, 16 total on the one that's already damaged.
The one that's already damaged. You see the first one have its head kind of droops down a bit as you hit it, and then it's still moving forward, and with such momentum, it kind of does, I guess you could call them cartwheels over its face before it kind of slides to a halt. It's dead, by the way, if you couldn't tell that that's what I was describing.
Well, that arrow's gone.
And if that's all you're gonna do, Warwick,
I need to keep track of my arrows. Hold on, I've lost like 2 now.
you shot one. The first arrow with fire on it hit this guy. Second one missed, so you might be able to find it after the fray. And then this third one that you shot him at with.
Alright, we're gonna remove 3 and then I'll go looking later.
Alright. And Salvo.
Mm-hmm.
You are 70. Your Warwick ran back to you. And you're currently around 70 feet away from these dire wolves.
70 feet away.
Yep. There are still 4, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. There's still 4 of them up, and none of them have been hurt at all.
Okay. So. Damn. If I move 30, I still can't use Arms of Hadar. Damn. Okay. Okay, then. I guess it's time to hurt myself.
What are you hurting yourself with?
I'm using my Rite of the Storm.
Alright. To imbue what weapon?
To imbue my crossbow.
Alright. You take the bottom of your crossbow, which you fit with just a small little blade, and slash your arm just a little bit, and as the blood enters into the crossbow, it glows just slightly with a small blue glow.
Okay. Give me one moment. I lost my thing. I used to have it like listed right on. Oh, I found it. Yeah, no. 1d6. Got it.
Dude, my playlist is just on point. A song about wolves just came on. This is sweet.
Yay! I hurt myself for 2 damage.
Actually, there's another song also about wolves that would fit better, but
I will then fire off at the closest wolf, I guess. The closest one to the front.
Yeah, they're kind of ambiguous. To the right or to the left?
To the right.
Alright. Deal your damage. Or roll to attack.
13.
13 just misses.
Damn.
dang.
Well, extra attack.
And you
Second
use
attack.
that extra attack to reload your crossbow.
Fuck, yeah, you're right. Shit. Okay. Extra attack to reload crossbow. Okay. And I will hold my ground.
Alright. So currently we have Warwick and Salvo at 70 feet. Ilric is at 40 or 60 feet from the wolves. And Zevis, you are 40 feet from these wolves. And it
40
is now
feet.
your turn.
Dang it. Dang it. I'm gonna move 20 feet forward.
Alright. You're now within 20 feet of these wolves.
And you want to guess what I'm gonna do?
Uh,
I'm gonna cast Lightning Lance.
Alright.
How many of these are there? There's 5, right?
You're casting it at 4th level, right? Because that's
yeah,
the
so
level
it
you have
starts
and
at 4th.
whatnot. There are 4 lances.
Yeah, there's 4 lances, but there's 5 wolves, right?
One of the wolves is dead, so there are only 4 left.
Heck yeah, 1 lance per wolf. Let's do this.
Alright. That is a dexterity on my part. What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC. I need to find wherever the heck that is because I've never been asked this before.
If you click on spells, it should be at the top of your spell list. It should say
Let's scroll up a
like
little
spell
bit.
attack, spell something, and spell save. Or save,
Oh,
just save DC.
8 plus 8.
No, not the spell attack. It should say save DC somewhere up there.
Oh, 16.
16. Alright. So, dex checks for all 4 of them. 11 is a fail. 11 is a fail. 5 is a fail. And 7 is a fail. Alright. Go ahead and roll 2d8 per wolf.
Yeah.
You're going to have to click the button a few times.
It is 6, 9, 8, 8.
6, 9, 8, 8. Alright. 6, 9,
This looks very cool in my head, hitting.
8, and 8. You all see
Hitting all 4 of
Zevis rush forward, conjure 4 basically what would look like lances made out of lightning, and then shove
Yellow,
his
by the way.
hands forward, basically. And these 4 lances each streak out 20 feet from him, just barely landing on each of the wolves. And they each seem to have slightly singed fur now.
I also totally imagine lightning lance as being yellow. By the way, I guess that's up to player choice, but
Yeah,
Yellow.
that's flavor.
it's totally yellow in my imagination. All right, yeah, that happened.
I just want to say I've watched enough anime that anytime you guys do something in this game, I have basically an anime playback of each move in my
my
head.
imagination of it was pretty cool. I will say that.
Well, all right.
So
Doing anything
yeah,
else?
bonus actions exist, I guess.
I don't know what you do with it, but
I very often complain about how awful my bonus actions are. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm good. I already used Shillelagh, so I don't need to pre-activate that or anything. I think I'm good. Yeah.
all right. At which point, the dire wolves will run the 20 feet to you.
Cool.
Seems like 2 of them stick around around you, and the other 2 will keep going forward. The 2 on the right have stayed with you. The 2 on the left seem to be rushing forward. They get up to Ilric, but they have to use their action to get all the way up to Ilric. So they get up to Ilric and are just kind of baring teeth down at you, Ilric. But Zevis, because these guys have pack tactics, you have 2 wolves trying to bite at you. 18.
18 will hit.
And 23.
Alright, yeah. See how it is.
Alright. Can I get you to roll 2 strength saving throws?
Yeah, I can do that. 19. And a 7.
Alright, on the first strike, you take, that is 11 plus 14 damage. 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And on the second strike, you take 7 piercing damage, and you get knocked prone.
Oh. Oh.
That's what
Okay.
the strength saving throw is for.
Oh.
So you get the first one takes a decent chunk out of your shoulder, and the second one comes in and kind of tries to bite your torso. It gets less of a impact on you as far as damage is concerned, but it's able to kind of throw you to the ground.
You have to re-explain to me. Prone basically just means I have to use an action to stand up, right?
It means you have to use half of your movement to stand up.
Oh, okay.
It's only
that's
really
better.
bad if you're being attacked by multiple melee people, because it can give them advantage on their attacks.
Yeah.
But these guys also already have pack tactics, so as long as more than one of them is trying to attack you, they already have advantage anyway. So it's not doing them a ton of good, but you have to waste half your movement, so it's harder for you to run away if you wanted to.
Alright, Rubik, you're cutting out a solid bit, so I didn't get like half of that.
Oh, sorry. Internet might be messing a bit. Ilric, your turn.
Oh boy. Are there any close enough so that I can bash with my big stick?
Oh yeah, you have 2 that are baring their teeth at you right in front of you right now.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna do some bonking. That's a 25.
You get to bonk.
Yeah! 8 damage.
Alright. You bonk him on his snout, and he goes,
Bonked
"Nyah."
him real good.
Ah!
Bonked one real good.
Bonk one real good. And it makes a more appropriate wolf sound than I can make. If that's all, just gonna bonk and let Warwick go next?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bonk.
Alright, Warwick. Ilric's 10 feet ahead of you, and he's got two wolves looking down on him.
Anyway, I don't really want to go near them because they can knock prone off strength. But is there any way I can get behind them without them trying to attack me?
As long as you don't enter and then leave their attack space.
Cool,
yeah.
I'm gonna get behind them, I'm gonna put away my bow, get my shocking falchion out for some actual fun stuff with it, and then I'm going to swing.
Alright, going to behind it so you get advantage on your attack.
Sneak
With
attack
flanking?
damage. Yeah, we're flanking. That's a crit.
Are you going for the same one that Ilric hit, or are you going for the other
How
one?
much damage did Elric do to it?
Ilric did 8 damage to one of them.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go. Let's fucking go in.
Alright,
So I need
this
my shocking
is
falchion.
sneak attack.
Sneak attack crit. So I roll my sneak attack dice, which is 4d6 on top of the 2d8.
I had the
that's-
chicken bake for dinner.
So I don't roll double sneak attack, right? I just roll the 4.
Oh no. You double all your dice, so that's 8d6.
Okay, changing my target. We're going for the full health.
that is 8d6 and 4d8.
Yeah, that's it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. So 2d8 and then 8d6.
4d8.
4d8. 4?
Yeah, because you or hold on. What's your Shark and Falchion say?
1d8.
It's 1d8, but you also have electric damage on it, don't you?
Plus 1d6 electric.
All right.
So it's 10d6.
10d6, 2d8.
10d6 and 2d8. Oh my god. Let me show you. I can just use the pip. I like numbers, okay? All right. Well, let's roll. Let's roll this first. So the 2d8. 2d8 plus 5. That was 1 and 3, so that's 9. Then the shock damage for an additional 5 shock, and then the sneak attack. 12, 22, 30, 34 for the sneak attack, plus 5 shocking, plus my 4 plus 5 plus 9. That's about 40 something damage.
Yeah, it's dead. How do you want to kill it? As you run to its back.
As I'm running to its back, I want to slice right through it.
You run and do a elegant leap, and you slash it down its side, and it howls in pain for a split second before losing just too much blood and falling to the ground.
These poor wolves. You beat these guys up. Especially its face is like singed off now too.
Yeah, all their kind of like face neck areas were singed with your lightning.
Lightning lance, by the way. All right, yeah. So that's
if that's your
2 of them down.
full
So
turn,
now we're at
Warwick.
3.
Is that your full turn?
Oh yeah, that's my full turn.
Then Salvo, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Then it's your turn.
Okay, how close are they again?
You have one left that is right up at Ilric, which is like 10 feet away, and then you have 2 that are on Zevis, which are 40 feet away.
One that's right up on Elric that's 2 feet, that's 10 feet away, right?
Yeah. 10, maybe 15. It's relatively close. But not right up on you.
Feet. Oh.
Okay.
And a couple more.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, you better not.
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave from
You
myself.
You son of a bitch! I am going to throw a psychic dagger at you.
I mean, that's gonna hit Ilric and the dire wolf. Warwick got behind them, so he's actually far enough away.
I'll throw one for Ilric.
What about Zevis and the other 2? Because you said the other 2 were 15 feet away.
Ilric said that he lost his revival privileges.
The other 2, like the other 2 wolves and Zevis are like 40 feet away. Thunderwave is 15 feet.
15, yeah.
So if you cast Thunderwave where you are right now without moving, you would hit Ilric and one wolf.
Okay. Where can I move to get the most damage with the least amount of allies hit?
you could move in such a way to hit the two that are on Zevis, but you couldn't move in a way to not hit Zevis in that same attack. So you could hit two enemies and one friendly.
I'm sorry, Zevis.
What? What'd you say? What's going on?
He's gonna hit you with a Thunder Wave.
You're getting hit with Thunder Wave, buddy.
Why?
Because it hits the two wolves right next to you.
I thought he was doing it on the one next to Ilric.
Yeah, he decided that doing it against two wolves and one ally was better than one wolf and one ally.
So, am I getting hit for extra because I'm prone?
No.
Okay. Okay. Can accept that.
Imagine being prone is what saved him.
Oop, hold on. That was damage. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
What level of Thunderwave is this?
Level 1.
Oh. Oh. I'm less angry.
Okay,
Oh.
so...
Oh, I just realized something, but it doesn't matter, so...
Oh, cool.
So, it is not... Okay, so when I hit cast, it's not giving me a roll.
Oh, no, Thunder Wave is something where what's your spell save DC?
13.
13.
13
and-
con save.
Yeah.
For this one. You have to make one too, Orochi.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
Have to be 13.
One passes, the other one doesn't.
In a tie, defense wins, right?
Correct. One of them got a
Okay.
13, so I passed, and one got a 7 or something.
That means I pass.
Yes, you pass.
Alright.
You take half damage.
Wait, and I don't get knocked back either, so I'm farther away from the wolves.
Well, you're farther away from one of the wolves, who does get knocked
One of the
back.
wolves.
That'll be 12 damage.
Alright, so 12 to one of them, puts him down to that. 6 to the other, puts him to that. And you can take 6 damage, Zevis.
I already did.
Okay, and with that, I'm actually going to end my turn.
Alright. Zevis,
Am I
what do you want to do?
So, I guess I have to use half my movement to get up.
Alright. You stand up, and there's a
Yeah.
dire wolf in
Standing
your
up.
face.
Yeah, there's a dire wolf in my face. Having a great time. Shalele should still be active, so I'm just gonna, deal with that. Is it a 21 hit? Do I even have to ask?
Probably not. Can you make a 3 constitution checks? Concentration checks?
How many do you need? Because I got hit a lot.
3 of them. Because you got bit twice and Salvo just hit you. I mean, Warwick's using his sword right now, so it doesn't really matter, but just make him regardless.
What do I have to beat?
10.
Oh, well, I failed.
Okay. Warwick,
Oh, yeah, it doesn't-
your arrows will no longer do fire damage. Alright, go ahead and do whatever you were gonna do, Zevis.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna shillelagh. Yeah, I'll do that.
Just try and smack him.
Yeah, really, really hard.
Alright.
To roll damage, shouldn't I? That's probably a thing I should do. 9, that's fine.
You should probably roll it. Oh, 21 to hit, right. 9 damage. It whimpers a little bit as it gets hit. In the snoot. Alright, and then we get back to the direwolf's turn. The other direwolf is going to... the one that got pushed back is going to approach Salvo. And roll a 17
I'm
to
back.
hit Salvo.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Alright. Natural 20 on Zevis. And a 19 on Elric.
19 on Elric.
A 19 to hit Elric, yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Zevis, take 10 damage 10 piercing damage from a bite. That is 9 and 6 for 15 plus 3 is 18 damage to Zevis. And 6 damage to Ilric.
6 damage to who?
Ilric. Ilric took 6.
Oh.
Hey Zevis, are you knocked out yet?
I don't think he's here right now.
So hold on, how much? Hold on, give me a second.
Let me look at Zevis.
I was gonna check too because I was gonna load up the campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I can pull it up. Give
He
me a
has a
second.
lot of health, so he's not out. He's not down yet.
How much health does he have after that?
After the 18, he has 8 health left.
8?
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's gonna need to heal then.
Next up is Ilric.
Okay. I'll just run over to him and give him a cure wounds, because then I get attack of opportunity. So instead, I'm going to cast a level 3 healing word. He heals 13 HP.
Yo.
You
Press-
took 18, heal 13.
Yeah. Just press refresh on your page to put the damage in for you. You should be at 21 health.
Yeah, cool.
And then for my action, I'm gonna continue bonking this wolf.
Alright, roll to bonk.
Crit!
Alright, roll your crit bonk damage.
12.
The wolf in front of you looks sufficiently bonked. It seems real bad.
It was a good bonk.
It was a real good bonk. Its nose is bleeding. Seems like it might be on its last legs. Warwick,
Nice.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Alright, fucking falchion again with that advantage because flanking. Thank God I rolled with advantage because one of those was a 2. That does a 24 hit.
Yes.
Sweet, D8 plus 6.
D8, D6 plus
There you
6.
go.
Plus.
Or yeah,
Sneak
D8 plus
attack.
6, and then an additional DX. Oh yeah, sneak attack with advantage.
Sneak
So
attack
it's
for
5
all the
d6.
reasons.
This thing's probably dead.
Yeah, considering it was already almost dead, and you're probably rolling enough dice that even if you rolled 1s on all of them, it's still dead.
Yeah, considering you're rolling enough dice to level a small village.
So we got.
Did you do 8 damage?
Calculating.
Yeah.
How do you want to eviscerate this wolf?
27. Yeah.
How do you
I
want to
need
do
to-
19 extra damage to this wolf?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna swing downwards, aiming to slice directly in half.
Alright. As it's a dire wolf, it's hard to slice it directly in half, but you take one of its legs straight off. Get a giant haunch of that leg. And it
Wait.
splits in two, the leg falling down to one side and the body of the wolf falling to the other side.
So that just leaves 2 more.
Yep.
I am going to move towards them to see. Can I get into a flanking position with them?
Yeah, they're close enough that you could do that.
Sweet. I'm
Do you
gonna
want
get
to
into a
get
flanking
into a
position.
flanking with Salvo's wolf or Zevis's wolf?
What is the best? Or okay. Where's Salvo in relation to the two wolves? Or is he next to Zevis?
He's kind of next to Zevis. He's a little bit, because
So there's no way
ran
I can
up
get into
to
flanking with both of them.
to cast his Thunder Wave.
So there's no way I can get into flanking with both of them.
Not in this case. No, you'd have to choose one or the other.
Okay, then with Zevis.
All right. Salvo, it's your turn.
Okay. So let's see.
You have a wolf right in front of you that just bit you.
A wolf right in front of me that just bit me, huh?
Yeah.
If only Eldritch Blast could push things back, but it can't.
No, you have to get a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much damage did it take last time? Because you called out Ulrich and Zevis, and you never called me.
How much did you take?
Yeah.
I definitely called you out. You were 10 damage.
Okay.
I think I might have just done it real quickly, or maybe my or internet fuzzed out or whatever. Any excuse, but I remember saying you took 10 damage.
Okay. Yay, 66 damage because that temp hit point. Because those temp hit points, man. Okay. Do I want to cast this? Okay. I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay. Based on where... That's the one that goes 10 feet out from you, right?
10 feet out in a sphere around me. Which means
Alright.
Wolf and Zevis are safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can only hit one of the wolves, but you won't hit either of your friends.
I'm going for right now the most immediate threat, which is the one right in front of me.
Yeah. You'll
Okay,
hit that
so-
guy, you won't hit the
Yeah.
other wolf, but you also won't hit your friends. So,
Okay,
Go
so
for it.
a 13 is the save.
what kind of save?
It's a strength save.
Alright, hold on. I save. 14.
Okay, so they're gonna take. They're gonna take half a 7.
So, round down 3?
Yep.
Neat.
All right. Now, if I move out of combat, the wolf can easily attack me. So shit.
Alright, and that was your action?
That was my action. I still got my tentacle that I can summon as my bonus action.
You could do that.
I'm gonna summon my tentacle
Alright.
right next to the wolf.
The tentacle comes up and the wolf kind of watches it rise out of the ground.
Let's see. When I create or move the tentacle, I can make a melee spell attack.
Correct.
Yay! Okay, attack. Tentacle hit. No, it does not hit because that's a 7.
Alright. The tentacle lashes out, but the wolf still seems quick on its feet, even though it seems like it's looking a little rough. Zevis. Warwick's on the other side of the wolf that's staring you down. What you gonna do?
Oh, I was absent for my bonus action last time. So, will this count as a bonus action if I do it?
Do what?
I was gonna cast my flame blade.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Then
Casting it's a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Wait, what? Alright, yeah. Casted. And now for this turn, We're gonna see if we can't just, absolutely incinerate that thing. Does a 14 hit?
It does. Go ahead and roll a second time for advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways. Oh, wait. I accidentally rolled damage twice. Let me find out what my original was. 16 was my original damage, yeah. Fire to the one that's currently causing me trouble.
16 damage, you said?
Yes.
How do you want to kill it?
Ooh, I want to raise it really high, the flame blade, and backhand the sword. Not like weird, cringy backhand that a lot of fantasy use, but about to thrust it downwards, if you feel me, and just absolutely destroy that thing.
Its head bursts into flames as it falls to the ground.
All right, yeah, I'm cool with that. And I'm just going to stand there, like breathing heavily with it still plunged into the ground. And through the wolves. Yeah.
Alright, the last dire wolf is going to take probably its last attack on Salvo, rolling a 23 to hit.
That hits.
If you can take 10 more damage.
Wow. These guys are rolling high, damage-wise.
No, that was average. 2d6 plus
Okay.
3. If anything, they were rolling low on Ilric. Anyway, after it takes its attack, Ilric, it's your turn. You're like 10, 15 feet away from this last wolf that's bearing
All right,
down on
time to
Salvo.
run up and bonk.
Oh, I've been forgetting to make you guys roll strength checks every time they hit you.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter a ton, but Salvo, can you just make a strength check for me?
Strength check, yeah.
Strength save, sorry.
Oh, save?
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Alright, you're fine. Ilric, your turn.
Yay.
All right, yeah, time to bonk.
Alright.
That's a 23.
Alright, you get to bonk.
Yeah. 5.
5 bonk damage. Starting to look pretty rough.
So far. That'll be it. My turn.
Warwick, what you want to do?
Flanking, same as usual.
Got it.
Winnie.
Dirty 20?
5.
5, alright. That hits, if you needed to know.
1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. 5d6, d8.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, it's dead? Cool.
You can roll your dice if you want to know, for sure. But if you rolled ones
Oh,
on
yeah,
all
hold
of
on.
your dice,
It's dead.
it's dead. So if you want to know how much overkill you do, you can roll your
Yeah,
dice.
I do, actually.
I always enjoy
2.
rolling overkill, too.
6, 8, 14, 19 total.
19 total, that's 10 damage of overkill.
Sweet. We're going to try to slice its tail off before going for a sec. Actually, we're gonna just slice its tail off.
Alright, you're perfectly able to do so.
Sweet.
And it falls to the ground with that last bit of damage.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still.
Okay, I will. Okay, I will.
I think we had two of our
Mhm.
party members talking to their family right now.
Okay.
That or Zevis
Yeah.
is just making fun of Salvo.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm making fun of Salvo. Anyways, yeah, I'm still just gonna do the exact same thing I was doing before. Flame blade plunged into the ground. I'm imagining like sparks are kind of just floating away from where it kind of spontaneously combusted and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean, you guys are out of combat now. You've killed all the dire wolves.
yeah, I'm just gonna continue to just sit there though, just for a moment. All right. Yeah.
All right, you're able to burn away all the skin. There is a skull of a dire wolf sitting next to you.
Yeah. And I'm still just breathing heavily. All right. Yeah.
It's a
What
little
other people doing?
blackened, but it's there.
Right, now that combat's over, I would like to go investigate what they were eating.
As you approach, you see what seems to be about half of a carcass of a giant toad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can see a few bones, and you can see its stomach is about half torn open. You can't tell what's in its stomach because it's a little too degraded at this point. So you don't know what its last meal was, but it seemed like it had eaten just before this attack.
Alright, cool.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Mm-mm.
We can move on.
I guess I'm just kind of. I'm going to very quickly just withdraw my flame blade from the blackened skull of a dire wolf and kind of pull it back. I guess go into a stance before whatchamacallit, dissipating it.
Mm-hmm.
Still breathing heavily, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just what I'll do for the timing until someone else does anything I can react to.
Warwick. Warwick.
I'm gonna take the tail because I want to make a charm out of it.
All right. You also notice Fenrir after the battle's done and after the flame blade has been taken out of the now exposed skull of one of them. Fenrir seems to be playing with the skull a bit. The skull is about the size of Fenrir.
I'm just gonna smile at him. Let him have his fun.
Yeah. Well, all right then.
All right. Cool. Gonna keep on walking down the road. Leave these bodies in the middle of the road.
Or
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As you start walking, Warwick, you notice Fenrir is biting at the skull and like trying to drag it with you guys. And
I'm
it's
gonna go pick it up.
Not making it very far.
I'm gonna go pick it up for him and take it with us.
All
'Cause
right.
why not? It's his toy now.
All right. For the second half of the day, right? That's where we're about to go into the second half. Was that the morning or the evening? It's been so long.
I think that was the afternoon.
All right, then can I get people to make a perception check to find a place to sleep for the night?
I'll do survival. See how
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes.
Sure.
I got a-
Perception. Here we go.
I got a 10.
I got a 19.
30-20.
All right, you guys are able to find a good place to stop for the night.
Well, all right then.
Yeah. And you guys
Let's
want
do our
to
watches and then let's do
Yeah.
our watches and then we go.
do watches, and then we'll call it for the night.
Okay.
Who wants what watch?
I'll take second.
First.
All right, Ulrich first.
Oh,
I'll
Ilric
take
first.
Ilric.
I'm cool with Ilric first too.
I'm going second. So Salvo, you want third?
I'll take third. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So whoever was first, go ahead and make your perception check.
Oh hell yeah, that's 2.
Oh, that's initiative.
Well, that's initiative, so you gotta
that's
roll
oh,
me.
shit.
So you gotta roll me a perception check instead.
You know, I can click on things. Starting 20.
Okay.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. See, if you're using physical dice, you couldn't have re-rolled that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your watch goes by without incident. You do see fireflies out in the late evening that help kind of light up the area a bit. They look pretty.
Nice.
And then the rest of your watch, as they fade away, goes by without incident. So I believe Warwick had second watch as you go to wake him up.
26.
26. You spend your watch while still keeping a good lookout. You spend your watch messing with the large skull that you just got and playing with Fenrir and get it set up into an almost not quite a cage, but more of a doghouse type situation. And part of the night, Fenrir just sleeps inside this skull.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And then eventually you go to wake up Captain Salvo for his watch.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. That's a nat 1. I see jack shit.
You all wake up with the sun rising and see Salvo sleeping on the log that he was supposed to be taking watch on.
Who wants to pick him up again?
Damn it. Yeah.
Kidding aside.
All right, and as you all wake up, Zeus, you want to make an omelet real fast?
Yeah. Let me do one of those. We typically do survival for this, right?
Survival, yeah.
Okay.
Survival or nature, I'd let you do either, but I think they're the same for you. 15. With
No,
advantage,
I have advantage.
27.
Pretty dang good omelet.
So that's another. Have you rolled a nat 20 on all of them today?
Yes.
You've made consecutively three of the best omelets that this group of people has ever eaten.
This is amazing. 3.
Man, where are these rolls in combat?
I know, right?
You all get a healthy dose of omelets. Man, 3 in a row. I should give you an extra perk because of that.
3 in a row. I'm so happy about that. What are my omelets gonna? We already have Intreminier, which gives me advantage. Now we need it needs to my omelets give a bonus or something.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if you roll above a 20, well, you already have advantage, so maybe if it's if you roll a 15 or better, straight roll.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
die is or I should say 16 or better. Maybe it gives you guys some sort of perk. I'll have to think about exactly what it is.
That'd be funny. I'd dig
That or
it.
make it so any roll of nat 1 is treated as or any roll of below 5 or below 5 is treated as 5 or higher.
Oh yeah, I could give you reliable talent. specifically for making omelets in the morning?
Well, you see, a wise man once told me, and it's a guy who actually taught me how to make omelets in real life. He once told me, whenever you make an omelet, there is always the sacred, sacrificial omelet. It always is there. It's omnipresent. Whenever you make a set of omelets, there's always that one really god-awful omelet called the sacrificial omelet. And you have to give it to the person you either don't like or like the most, because they'll probably not say anything about it to you. See, it's definitely possible. It's actually a real thing. Whenever I make an omelet, I always say, here's the, and then I use his name and say, sacrificial omelet. So it's totally a thing, because I said so. So I'm totally fine with the idea of this just
All right,
occasionally
and the
making
last
a
thing in our
sacrificial omelet.
recording for this episode is the sacrificial omelet.